Okay. That was a bad idea. So here's where we're at. The water definitely loosened up the wallpaper backing, for sure. But it also loosened up the covering on the drywall. So now we have this stuff that looks and feels just like cardboard. It's beautiful. It's lovely. And I found that the wallpaper was covering a multitude of sins. I did not do that down there. Not sure who or what did, but it wasn't me. Not sure what these marks are either. Wasn't me. That's Clementine. So anyways, yeah, I think Jaden and Gabe have discovered the source of the haunting, because Jaden and Gabe are convinced this house is haunted. I am pretty sure this wallpaper glue came from the hooves of the devil's own horse, because it will take an act of God to get this crap off of here. So I'm remembering now why we just put beadboard over the other part, because we were doing the same thing to the drywall on the rest. So at this point, I figure I have just a couple of options. One, I can go home and drink half a bottle of tequila and cry myself to sleep. It's a pretty decent option. And then in the morning, I can take my hungover ass to one of the big box stores and get some beadboard. Or even plywood. Apparently you can put the Venetian plaster over any smooth surface, and they did mention plywood as being one of those potential surfaces, not services. But that seems really expensive and a pain in the butt, because I'm really not that great about cutting around, not so good at that. So I don't think I'll win. The other option is to take a page from my brother's book, The Sainted Soul, who said, you got to be really good at mudding to drywall like I do. And I could just mud the crap out of this wall. That seems like a reasonable option. Or I could just paint it, which was my original plan. And when the paint dries, put the base coat for the Venetian plaster on and just go ahead and plaster this biatch. I think those are my options. And I'm thinking I like the idea of at least trying to do something with the mud, because, all these holes and the ridges where the stuff is still trying to peel off, like this cardboard crap that's covering the drywall. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna mud it and then plaster it in the morning. Not get plastered, but plaster it. And I do think Amazon owes me some Valium for this one. I've been duped. All right, up mudding I will go.